Hello, my name is Jalen, and today I will be talking about Xu Pingwang and how she brought light to the HIV epidemic that was happening in China. So first of all, I picked this topic because I do work in the medical field, and working in the medical field, we do see a lot of HIV positive patients. So we learn a lot about how someone is affected on a day-to-day basis and how easy it is to contract it or to get it. So yeah, specifically with the Xu Pingwang epidemic and how she brought light to it is she was working at a plasma center, and she was able to connect the plasma center to a lot of HIV positive patients. So first of all, HIV can be contracted by any type of bodily fluid, and HIV is not the same thing as AIDS. If left untreated, it can turn into AIDS. So as long as you're on the right treatment plan, you're good. It stays on the same. It doesn't turn into AIDS. And HIV is a disease that affects your immune system. It causes inflammation in your insides, and it prevents you from being able to fight any type of infection. And so HIV is not automatically considered deadly, and it is smart to be aware of who has HIV and really how it is contracted through bodily fluids, but specifically bodily fluids coming into your body, whether that's saliva or directly, most commonly blood. If, say, working in the medical field, if I were to be poked by someone who has HIV, I most likely would contract it. So that is how people were getting it in China, and at least what Dr. Wang was showing the connection between. So she noticed that this plasma center that she was working at, they weren't following the right precaution, and they were cross-contaminating stuff, so using the same, what we would call a dirty needle on the same people over and over and over again. So how it's supposed to go is when you poke someone with a needle, that gets thrown away immediately, and you also have to watch for yourself to make sure you don't poke yourself. So that's why if you ever go get a shot done or anything that's forming a needle, and as soon as they either draw your blood or give you a shot, they flick something on it, and it's a protective gear, so that way you aren't infecting yourself with anything, whether that's HIV or any type of infection that they could have. So Dr. Wang noticed that this was being done at the plasma center, and she reported it to upper colleagues, and they kind of just brushed her off, made it seem like it was nothing, like it was no big deal. So she decided to take it up to the health, like the people in the health department, and they immediately, looked into it and got a whole bunch of patients tested, and noticed that because, one patient had it, and people weren't using the right precaution, it now created this big pool of people that contracted it from this plasma center. So the visual aid that I have shows you, this part right here shows you people donating the plasma at this center in 2001, and then people who were testing positive. So people donating plasma in 2001 was at a little over 15,000, and then people testing positive with HIV is a little over 25,000. So the HIV positive is just for, in general, how many people were having HIV, and then this was specifically for people getting stuff done with the plasma. So you can see that it obviously is correlated and affecting everything. So today we discussed the correlation between HIV and how it was spreading in China. And really, I think Xu Pingwang deserves a badge of honor for feeling brave enough and for sticking up for so many people that she didn't even realize was causing all of this, you know. So, yeah, thank you.